Hello, everybody. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Today, we're going to make a spaghetti and meatballs. Or we're going to use organic spaghetti, tricolor, and we're going to use turkey meat for the meatballs. So I'm going to just go right ahead and jump right in. For the turkey meatballs, I have some garlic powder and also garlic flakes, some cumin, black pepper, a bit of parsley, and some salt. About 1 teaspoon of each. About a quarter cup of breadcrumbs, and about 2 cups of grated mozzarella cheese. Just gonna flake in there. Very easy. Mix it all in. Make sure it's well mixed. And then we're gonna make our balls and bake that in the oven for about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes at 450 degrees. That won't be long. But we have to make sure they're well mixed in, and then we're going to roll some nice big meatballs. And I will show you that when I start rolling them. There, won't be long. Hold on. And now for our meat sauce, tomato sauce, we have some celery, two celery sticks, 1 large onion, a couple of very beautiful sweet peppers, tiny little yellow sweet peppers, about 5 cloves of garlic. Here I have for the seasoning, teaspoon of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt. Of course, we're not going to use all of this, but you definitely need some red pepper flakes, a bit of parsley, a bit of oregano, and the main spice that gives it that authentic tomato sauce is cumin and paprika. That's a sweet Spanish paprika. Also, we need 1 can of just plain old diced tomatoes and a small tiny can of tomato paste and some olive oil. We're going to start with that again. Just go ahead and add my olive oil into my cooking pot. Turn on the fire. In the meantime, my water is boiling here with some salt. It's already been boiling. And I have about 1.5 pounds of water has to be boiling. Salt is already in there. And I'm going to drop my spaghetti in. It's authentic, organic vegetables pasta. And we're using a spaghetti today. I'm going to turn up the fire again. And this is going to take about 10 minutes or so to cook. Salt is already in there, so it's not going to stick. All right? So I can cover this. And keep an eye on it, let it cook for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to add my onions and garlic here. And my celery to start. So my onions, garlic, and celery, let those fry off a bit. For the topping of my spaghetti and meatballs, I shredded some fresh Parmigiano Reggiano, real Parmigiano Reggiano, so it looks like that with the micro shredder, and it does a fantastic job. Looks like a lot, but actually not a lot at all. It's just well shredded. That smells delicious. We're trying to make this, seems like a lot of elements, trying to hurry it up a little bit. But we're making nice, authentic red tomato sauce for the meatballs. And the only difference is we're making turkey meat instead of beef, which is going to be healthier and a good change. Okay, our celery, garlic, and onion is starting to brown off and really nice and caramel. I'm going to add my sweet peppers now. Smells so good. I'm going to add my spices, which is just sweet Spanish paprika and cumin, about a teaspoon of each. If you don't like that much, put a little less, but those are very essential to get that authentic meat sauce or tomato sauce flavor and smell. I'm going to add my pepper, black pepper, salt, and sugar. You can use white sugar if you don't have brown sugar, that's fine. It's the same thing. It's to break the acidity in the tomatoes, and it adds a really nice sweetness. And of course, our red pepper flakes. Again, these are up to you how much you use, but to get that authentic flavor, you definitely need that. Let this brown a bit. I can lower my heat to medium. And now I can put in my tomato paste. So just a small can of tomato paste. I may need to add a bit of water after. I'll see. There we go. I'm gonna make sure it's all well stirred in. Tomato paste is just basically boiled down tomatoes. After they remove the seeds and the skin, they just boil it down for hours and hours and hours. In our old family home, we used to do that all the time. We used to make our own tomato paste. Except the difference between today's tomato paste that you buy and the one we used to make is now it's full of chemicals as a preservative. Ours, we used to use salt. So that's the only difference. Now I can add my tomatoes. And I do believe I'm going to have to add a can of water in here. Yeah. There we go. That much for now. That should be good. And let this simmer. And in a few minutes, I will add my parsley and oregano and let this simmer for a while. And then that's going to be fantastic, and it's going to thicken up. And in the meantime, I am going to start working on my meatballs. Now it's up to you how large you want to make the meatballs. Put this here. Put this here so we can see what we're doing. And these, as I said, I'm going to bake them in the oven, 400 degrees for about, I'm going to make some nice big meatballs here. There we go. Now I may need, because I'm making large, so I may need to bake them for a little longer than 15-20 minutes. We'll see how long they take. As long as they're well cooked inside, that's all that matters. Because it is poultry, so it does need to be well cooked inside. And I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I'm done making my meatballs. I got 10 really nice sized meatballs here. They're going to be fantastic. So my oven is preheated. I'm going to put them in, as I said, 450 degrees, and that should be okay for about 15-20 minutes, or as long as it takes to brown them on the outside. Now, you can see here, my tomato sauce is starting to get a little thicker. I'm going to add my parsley and oregano. Mix that in a little bit and let that simmer. Let it simmer maybe as long as it takes to make the meatballs. It should be ready. And my pasta should be ready now. And it is. Let me see. Perfect. In the old days, I'm going to teach you a trick. What they used to do to see if the pasta is ready, they go like this. I'm not going to do it now. And they fling it up to the ceiling. If it sticks, it's ready. But we're not going to do that today. And that's the truth. So I'm going to go ahead and drain my pasta and wait for my meatballs and then we'll come back and assemble everything. So it's been about 20 minutes. Our tomato sauce, look at this beautiful, beautiful tomato sauce. Look how thick and nice and a gorgeous, bright, bright red color with a little hint of orange. Now I went outside. I did not include this in the ingredients in the start. I went outside and I found this in my garden. This big, beautiful bush of fresh basil. If you don't have any, that's fine. But if you do, that would be an awesome, amazing garnish for any pasta dish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it up like so. And I'm going to use this as garnish. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's going to beautiful fragrance, beautiful, amazing taste. So I'm going to take my meatballs, which are ready, out of the oven, and place them over here on my coaster. Look at that. My knife away. Can you see how beautiful those look? Turn the heat off of my tomato sauce. I strained my pasta over here and I added a drop of extra virgin olive oil and tossed it so it doesn't stick. But that was just a few seconds ago. Look at this. Nice, beautiful pasta. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like that. Now there is something else you can add, which I'm not going to do. That would go amazing with this combination that we're doing here. And you don't have to do it, but if you do like to do it and try it out, it'll be absolutely out of this world delicious. And that is clarify some butter and brown it a bit in a saucepan or a frying pan. And you could do that and you would love it. We're not going to do that today. So I'm going to go like this. Yes, I do like sauce on my pasta. Voila. Like so, and then like so, a beautiful Parmesan cheese, and some of our freshly chiffonade basil. That's enough. Actually, it's a little too much, but that's okay. And this here is our fresh organic spaghetti. That's a vegetable spaghetti tricolor. Fresh tomato sauce, a real Roman tomato sauce. And our turkey meatballs that we made right here. And we baked them instead of fry them. And that should be it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. Let me see. Let me see this. It is very good. I want to try the meatballs, make sure they're well cooked inside. We baked them about 450 degrees for about 20 minutes, and look at this. Perfectly baked. Still, you see, nice and tender as well. Just delicious, really delicious. And that's it for today, for this recipe. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And until next time, stay safe and healthy. See you soon. Bye for now.